A music awards show, the BAMIs, took place last weekend, honoring local acts that range from Metallica, the evening's big winners, to Sammy Hagar and Chris Isaak. Here's how it all went.
It's good that the Bay Area does have their own Bay Area music awards because it helps support all the talent that is here in the Bay Area, and there's a lot of talent here. So it does mean a lot to me. This is our little Grammys, you know.
I think the Bay Area has kind of shamed the rest of the nation in the fact that there is honor bestowed upon their musical community, and I think the rest of the country should take on note.
Local veteran Sammy Hagar had only been home 2 days from the last leg of the Van Halen tour when he arrived on award night to perform. Hagar, who eventually won the award for Outstanding Male Vocalist, convinced BAMI officials to let him perform unrehearsed with some long-ago Bay Area bandmates and one-time Journey guitarist Neil Schon.
And we're going to play. We've never played this configuration. We're going to play a couple songs. Rock Candy and Led Zeppelin tune, you know. Yeah, and they'll let you do. I mean, what happens if I call the Grammy and said, well, the band's never played together. Can we go play?
Metallica, which won 4 awards, was on tour in Illinois and unable to attend. Perhaps no one was more disappointed by this than Chris Isaak, himself the winner of the Musician of the Year BAMI. Isaak is currently working on his next album, and if it sounds kind of Metallica-like, don't be too surprised.
Kenny and I were over at the house, and actually we saw, it was Metallica.
Yeah.
Was it Inner Sandman?
Inner Sandman.
Inner Sandman was on TV, and I looked and I said, man, this guy could really sing, and it sounded great. And then we put on our tape, and we listened to it next to theirs, and it was like, ours sounded so wimpy. And I said, you know, Kenny, it's like, are we wimp rock or what? I said, these guys, you know, he says, you know, Chris, we got to rip them off.
Right, and maybe James Hetfield will start dressing like Isaak. Anything goes in the Bay Area, and no matter what, they're proud of their own. The BAMIs may just be a regional event, but don't say that to the locals.
I got a Grammy. You know, Van Halen got a Grammy, and we didn't go. But I'm here, and I don't even know if I'm winning.
From Australia making the concert rounds with Van Halen these days. The group is called Baby Animals. It's fronted by a woman named Susie DeMarchi, who has no trouble holding a stage. And when the band played New York City on its own recently, we stopped by to check it out. Back home in Australia, where their debut album has been #1 for weeks, Baby Animals recently won the Down Under equivalent of 3 Grammy Awards. But the group has been so busy touring the U.S. with Van Halen lately, it hardly noticed.
It's sort of happening pretty far away, so it's sort of gone a bit over our heads.
No one knows who we are here, really. So, I mean,
we're going to play, you know, in half an hour, so you don't really have much of a chance to think about it that much, you know. We've been doing gigs the whole time and touring.
Baby Animals may be missing the party back home, but one noted fan says the band's constant gigging is bound to pay off.
They're going to be seen by a lot of people and do real well. I'm hoping that they'll do as well here as they've done in Australia. You know, but it's not up to me, it's up to you.
They're going to be huge. Baby Animals is going to be huge. Best CD I got all year.
Yo, they were pretty good. You know, it's like the first time I heard them, but like I was impressed.
So they were great. I bought their album about 2 weeks ago. I heard one song on the radio. I was convinced that they were great. They're going to be something big, I think. They were just so amazing. I couldn't believe Susan DeMarchi is the best singer ever.
I thought the music was pretty cool, but I was kind of just looking at her mostly.
She's raunchy, fruity, throbbing.
Indeed. The band's current hit, Tameless, is also a perfect vehicle for Susie DeMarchi's sultry vocals, but the band also sees another side of her.
What's Susie like?
I'm a big pain in the ass, so I'm telling. No, I'll be honest.
She's very easy to get along with most of the time.
She's a typical singer.
In fact, the rest of the band says it really doesn't mind DeMarchi getting so much attention.
I'm the star of the show.
The most important thing, I think, is that if anyone ever loses their sense of humour, they're out.
They're in big
it's over.
trouble.
The band finishes. It's only for fun, really.
I mean, you do take it seriously, but you never let the music get in the way of your fun.
Baby Animals will return to the road with Van Halen starting on April 8th in Little Rock, Arkansas.